I can't handle it. Oh my gosh! I just. Oh, first of all, first of all, I'm having an ocular migraine. Okay, now Daniel had one of these things on Saturday, and he was out. Okay, I don't know if you know what an ocular migraine is, and uh, how bad it is. I got a haircut yesterday, and this is what it looks like. Okay, this is this is what it looks like. So I was. Oh, I don't know why I'm laughing so much. Oh, I know why I'm laughing so much, but I don't know if I can tell you why I'm laughing so much. I'm going to be in the vault for a little bit today because they want to put all the cars away. So I'm going to go in the vault today, and we haven't sold any. I give up. I give up. I I literally give up. I've tried to tell Auto World how to do things, and nobody wants to listen to me. I was just watching a video. I just one of these British comedies. Okay, I have an ocular migraine. Oh my gosh, I have an ocular migraine. Okay, so that means that Daniel, he told me yesterday he didn't feel good. I don't feel good either today. I mean, I feel okay, but I feel tired. I worked. I. Oh my gosh, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. I'm at my wit's end. I literally don't know what to tell you anymore. I've told Auto World what to do. They don't have to listen to me. Nobody has to listen to me, really. Seriously, nobody has to listen to me. I'm just a guy that thinks he knows everything, okay? Just ignore me. Just ignore me, okay? Just do that favor for me. Just ignore me, and you'll be fine. You'll be fine. This is going to be a terrible day, just so you know. So, I was watching to get ready for this show today. I was watching last night I was watching something that kind of struck me kind of honestly, I never thought that I would be living in a world that up is down and down is up. Okay, I did honestly, I just can't handle it anymore. It's like, are we that crazy in the world today? Are we that insane? It's like, okay, what else? What else do they want to pick on? I don't even want to discuss it. I mean, we haven't sold a single one of these. Okay, so No, we have sold a lot of these. Okay, the Rally 4x4 is an awesome set. You need to buy one of these right now before Monday, okay? Because if you don't buy it by Monday, I'm just telling everybody that if you don't buy stuff that I'm showing you today by Monday, good luck, okay? Good luck, because it probably won't be here on Monday, okay? Oh my gosh. This set right here, this set sucks, okay? I'm just telling you right now. This is the worst set Auto World has ever made, okay? Now, I'm not telling you that because the cars are bad. Yes, the AMP chassis sucks, okay? I don't like the AMP chassis. Worst design ever made. Nobody contacted me or got my opinion about anything. So I don't like the AMP chassis, okay? That's my opinion. That's my opinion. Whether you like it or not, I don't care. All right? Now, the one thing nice about this set, the only thing nice about this set is the track. You get a lot of track, 28 feet of track. I mean, why would you put a speaker on the top of a car, okay? It's gonna be top heavy. All right. We got this on sale, $80 off. If you don't buy one right now, I don't know what to tell you. I really don't. Yeah, so oh my gosh. So I saw this funny British comedy skit. They got the British are really, they're kind of bizarre. They kind of have off-track humor. I tell you, they have this. They just have just off-track humor. Anyways, the guy, he goes, yeah, I don't know why it's so funny. I can't stop laughing about it. It's like the guy is sitting there in a bar and he looks at this guy. He's not really looking at him, and the guy goes, "What are you? Quit looking at me!" And he's not. He just not looking at it. And the waitress says, "What are you looking at?" Yeah, he's not even looking at her. And everything. Oh my gosh, what is going on? I mean, I've told everybody a million times, if you don't get a California cruising set, I mean, this is a great set. You gotta. I've got an ocular migraine, so my eyes. I've got all these diamonds floating in my eyes. So, and according to my own, I'm exhausted. I was like sitting in the chair this morning thinking, you know, should you go live stream or should you just tell them? Should you just tell them? Should you just tell them? Yeah. Should you tell them that you're tired, that you have a headache? I mean, I think about it. Okay, let's examine my life. Okay, let's examine my life. All right. So I left here on Thursday at noon. Okay, I drove all the way to Smallville or whatever the stupid town Adam lives in. His beautiful wife made me meatloaf. And then I got yelled at last night by my wife. Okay, she oh, God bless her. I just I give up. So she made pork chops with, I don't know, she loves all this lemon and I give up. I give up. You know, it's just like what's going on here? I got a migraine. No, I don't have a migraine. I have an ocular right now. Right now, I don't call them I woke up with a headache. That's what's so funny. I had the most bizarre dream last night, and I got to figure out something to do. I don't know what to do anymore. I'm literally Oh my gosh. What am I supposed to do? Cross track set, excavator. We've got more stuff here, and then I'm telling you, all I can tell you is this. All I can tell you is this. All I can tell you is this. You don't want to miss. Starting Monday, you better be ready, okay? Oh my gosh. We have to do something on Monday, okay? I can't go into detail until Friday, but I'm just kind of giving you teasers, okay? You don't want to miss out on Monday, okay? Monday is going to be a very spectacular day. Now, I did get a phone call. We have these Skill Electric sets. We have the American Street Duel set. We have the new Carrera set, the F1 set, the new Carrera F1 set. We got tank battles. We have tank battles. We have tank battle sets. And these are really cool. These are electronic. All I can tell you is that we have everything that you can possibly want in this store, okay? If you're looking for something for Christmas, I don't know what to tell you. I've told you 100 million times what we have. And Carrera Go. Right now I'm in a dilemma. You know, so I came here this morning. I have a headache. I needed that water. I just hope everybody is. So I got a phone call, and I'm going to end it with this phone call, okay? I'm going to end this discussion with this phone call, okay? So I had a phone call. I had a phone call with Snuggle last night, okay? It was a good phone call. Let's put it that way. It was a nice phone call. I just said, you know, let it go. Let's just let it go for, let's let it go. So it went well last night. Everybody's got their own way of doing something. And so anyways, I'm not gonna talk about it anymore. And I wish everybody else would not talk about it anymore. And let's just drop it for right now, and let's just move on to new pastures. So and so I was just like this morning saying, so I was going, I got going, on Thursday, I left Thursday here around noon. I got to Adams about 4 o'clock. We did 3 live streams on Thursday. And then I get up early in the morning. I go and set up the whole show by myself until the boys get there at like 9 o'clock on Friday. And then we do a show all day Saturday. I talk nonstop for 4 hours, okay? And then I get up Sunday, do a whole show on Sunday, and then get back Sunday night. And then I come up, then I wake up Monday morning to do this live stream this morning. Now, let me tell you this right now so everybody understands, okay? So everybody understands, okay, there will be no show tomorrow morning. Okay? There is no show tomorrow morning. Okay? I just want everybody to understand that there is no show tomorrow morning. I'm going to make that statement one more time. So everybody understands there is no show tomorrow. I am taking the day off. I am going to sleep in tomorrow to at least 8 o'clock because that's as least I can stay in bed as 8. 9 o'clock, I'll try 9 o'clock. And then I'm going to clean, and then I'm just going to, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just sit in a chair all day long and do nothing. I'm going to try not to talk all day, okay? I'm going to try to take a day where I'm not talking, okay? Because when you talk nonstop, okay, it is very brain draining. And I learned this, and I've told you this many times. I learned it from Rush Limbaugh. Rush Limbaugh said that talking for 3 hours nonstop is very draining. See, now you can do it. You know, television, you have breaks. So, you know, you're live and then you come off. But when you're radio, especially radio, is you cannot have any dead time. It's called dead time or negative, where there's no sound. Dead. I think it's dead time, where there's no sound. Especially on radio, you have to be talking all the time, or you have to be playing something that is taking place of your voice. Okay. And go hunting. Go hunting. Hey, Randy. Dead air. Yeah, that's right. Dead air. And try to do that for the length that I do a show, 3 hours, is quite amazing. So so I just wanted to let everybody know that. This is the new. Now this is the Blues Brother without the speakerphone. Okay, this does not have the speakerphone. Because when they were going through the city, they didn't have the speaker on it. And they crashed like, I think 50 cars or 25, 30 cars at the end when they crash under the bridge. And this comes with 18 feet of track. A lot of straight track too. Lower whacker hustle. They're going basically under the bridge. I mean, it's a nice set. Don't get me wrong. I just don't like the amp chassis. That's my opinion, you know. And we haven't sold any of these sets, and that's really the sad thing about it. You know, we would blow through sets like crazy, but we're not doing that right now. So it's kind of discouraging. One thing nice about it is I do have a couple hundred sets. You know, I do have plenty of. I bought plenty of these California Cruising. I have the Breeze set. I still have some of the double eights, the Scooby Doo, and the Country Charger. We still have some of those. I do have some of the Gold Rush sets, but those have the new amp chassis. And here's the thing about a new chassis. Okay, let me explain to you about a new chassis. So a new chassis is you literally need to you need to launch it by sending hundreds to your vendors, okay, and have them give you input on the car, okay, before you even put it into a set, before it's even in a set, okay, and get all the comments you're going to get from that new chassis you have. That's the only way you're going to come out with a product that is going to be either positively reviewed or negatively. And you have to take, the fact of the matter is, you have to take their opinion. You cannot just say, so like, let's say you sent that amp chassis out to 80 different vendors, okay? And they're all, let's say they're all bad. Okay, and you tell yourself, well, okay, well, that wasn't a very good idea. Or you say to yourself, no, we're going to make it anyway. Okay, we're going to make it anyways. Even though none of our vendors like it, we still think the customers are going to like it. And so you just go ahead and make the chassis, okay? And, you know, sooner or later, you have to realize to yourself, you know what, maybe we're not as big as we think we are, okay? And, you know, so you have to look at it from that standpoint of a view. You know what I'm saying? And, trying to get some of this stuff put away. We got plenty of room, but nobody really did it the right way. I don't have people that are merchandisers, and I got to teach somebody to be a merchandiser. Mac Henry is not a merchandiser. He likes to move things around, but you just don't move things around just to move them. You have to have a purpose. And that's the big problem with Mac Henry. Now, Mac Henry's got some great, and he likes to get things done, and I understand that, but you know what? You don't do something just to do it. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the problems. You don't do something just to do it. We've got, here's a nice item that we have. I got about 100 of these. And these were, so when Bob Haynes, so I'm going to give you guys a little bit of history. When Bob Haynes bought all of the, see, Irwin Toy went into bankruptcy. After an investment firm bought Irwin Toy, they drove it up, and then it shut down. And then it went out of business at the end of 22. And then Bob Haynes was approached by the bankruptcy saying, hey, we've got a warehouse full of Scale Electric and SCX, because Irwin Toy bought a ton of SCX Matchbox cars. And so Bob Haynes started making sets with all the track that he got, okay? Because Bob Haynes got thousands of pieces of track, thousands of pieces. So he made his own set, okay? And this is one of the sets, okay? It's about, it's a figure 8 with 2 switches, or 2 crossovers, which is great. It comes with 2 generic cars, and these are just plain generic. I mean, they're about as generic as you, but they're just a fun 1/32 set. And these were the Scale Electric cars, and these are made in England back in 1990s. All the Scale Electric cars were made in England in the 90s. Just let that think into your head, okay? In the 90s. Okay, and it comes with the Hitachi motor. This was the standard car that this is what they need to go back to because they were very inexpensive to make. But nobody wants to listen to me. Everybody wants to, you know, I don't care. If you want to do a premium line of cars, fine. Maybe 4 or 5 premium cars. But to have your whole line to be premium, wrong. Go back to the old basic Eldon cars, Strombecker cars. And this is just a nice little set, complete set. Okay, you get hand throttles, and this is just a basic Scale Electric set with Scale Electric and SCX components. Okay, and by buying extra track, they have 3 different layouts that you can do. Okay, and this is just and you know how much this is on our website? I think it's $89 or $69. And this is it's called the generic race set, SPA 300. SPA 300. This is just a great starter set, okay? And then the other set that we have, and this was based on what I was talking about, Tomy, okay? This is what I was talking about, Tomy. This is a Tomy, what does it say there? Ghost Racer set? Ghost Racer set. So, I've told this story a million times, and I'll tell it again. At the end of the 1990s, more probably in the mid-90s, Tomy wasn't doing too well with their race sets, okay? They were having a lot of returns. And that's just because, you know, that was the nature of the business, okay? And Bob Haynes was called by a guy in Cincinnati. He owned this giant warehouse in Cincinnati, okay? And the guy had this giant warehouse in Cincinnati, and he said, I have a warehouse full of race sets, okay? Over 250,000 race sets that are in the boxes like this. Now, they might not, but they had the styrofoam. Bob made this box right here, okay? And he said, I'm going to get rid of it. I'm going to throw it away. Do you want to buy it? And Bob went and looked at this warehouse, huge warehouse, over 250,000 sets. Some were open, some were sealed, some had a bad box. And so Bob said, well, how much do you want for it? He says, whatever you want to give me. He paid $3,000 for 250,000 sets. Bob Haynes did, mid-90s. And he bought this warehouse to make sets. He had girls and ladies actually make these sets, okay? This was the Ghost Racer set that came out, but it didn't have a packaging, so he repackaged it with his own label. And this is the original Tomy Ghost Racer set. Everything, the cars, all the components, it has the little computer in it. Everything is authentic from the Tomy days, okay? It's got the turbo chassis, not the Turbo G+, it's just the turbo chassis. And we have about 10 of those left. I don't have a lot of those left, actually. A lot of those Ghost Racer sets. So if somebody wants a vintage Tomy set, right here it is. It doesn't have the original packaging, but you got all the Vision, and that's why I tell people how much product was made in the 90s. Not only in the 80s, because Tomy had the whole line all through the 80s, and then in the mid-90s and the late 90s, they just quit making sets altogether. They quit making sets altogether. And that was it, you know. That was it, and that story is written, okay? And you can't rewrite it. And I just was exhausted yesterday. I'll try to get those today, okay, when I'm done with the live stream, all right? No, you're not. You're not. You're not. Don't worry about it. I'll get it done, okay? I think so. I don't know yet. I haven't decided. I'm taking the day off tomorrow because I'm about ready to collapse right now. I do. I do. All right, take it easy. Yep, bye. So those are some of the other cool sets. And then these sets right here, you know, if you want to get a good 143rd set and you want to get some classic cars, these Porsche 911s. This was the Lupinator set that we were selling in the U.S. I had to put made in America, made in USA. See that little stupid sticker? I had to go to Detroit, Michigan and label over 5,000 items because they didn't say, because it says right here, it says right here on the box, manufactured in China. Okay. Now this is how stupid the government is, okay? This is how stupid the government is, okay? This is why the government is stupid. It says that all the product has to say what country it's made in. All right? And so on the box, it says right here, in 10 different languages. Fabricated in China, made in China. Europe, made in China. They said it wasn't the big enough font. Okay, made in China. Wasn't big enough font. And I said to him, I said, okay, what font is it supposed to be? It doesn't matter. Well, wait a minute. I remember talking to this stupid government employee. What do you mean it doesn't matter? No, it doesn't matter what font it is. It has to be bigger. But okay, all right, so if that's not big enough, what size do I have to make it? It doesn't matter. I'm not kidding. That's what they said. Well, I have to know what size because if I do another size, you might not think it's big enough. It has to be bigger. And so I had to go and stick made in the USA. See that stupid white sticker? I had to put that on over 5,000 items, cars, track, everything. This is a great 143rd set. Super duper looper. And that was another stupid item, loop sets. Buyers think that loop sets are great. Oh, we're going to do a loop set. Oh, everybody's going to love the loops. Yeah, baby. Nope, doesn't that work that way. No, it doesn't work that way. They actually hate the loops. They hate the loop sets. They hate the loop sets. But does anybody want to listen? Do you think anybody wants to listen? Huh? Does anybody want to listen? I have one of these left. Teenage Ninja Ninja Turtles. That's a 143rd Go set. Thunderjet. We have the Thunderjet. Man, I don't feel good. Well, my ocular migraine is gone. Okay, well, it's almost gone. So I ignored it. I ignored it. Uh-oh, the phone, Adam Hurt. Hey, what time is tomorrow's live stream? I have a meeting tomorrow and I don't want to miss it. Well, you could be fun all you want, Adam, okay? You could have all the comedy you want, okay? And I don't care for the loops. Nobody likes the loops. I would tell them, don't ever do the loops. Do away with the loops. Get rid of the loops. Quit making loop sets. And that's why they had a Target had a 20% return rate on sets on the last year, and you know what? Sometimes I wonder if my life is real or if it's a facade. And I'm not kidding. I got this phone call. I got this phone call and an email, and I was in a voice converse with people. And basically, SCX, this was ProTinkerToys. They basically asked me, Bryan, why are we getting all these returns? And I told them why they're getting the returns. I said, number one, your cars, because you've designed your guide pin to where it can break the little metal pins, those cars break very quickly with the kids, okay? You have to make a direct wire connection, okay, or a click and go type guide pin to where there's nothing going to break, okay? So the cars are going to keep on going around, okay? I said the second thing is you got to get rid of the turbo button on the hand throttle and make it adjustable hand throttle, okay? And oh no, that can't be. You asked my opinion, okay? You asked my opinion, and I'm giving you my opinion based on customers calling me and telling me, okay? Snake versus mongoose yet? Yes. We still have the snake and mongoose drag strip. We only have 3 of those left. So if you want one of those, you got to get them now because they're almost gone. You want to get a snake and mongoose set before they sell out. Okay? You want to get one before they sell out. If you don't get one of those sets now, so okay, so we have all those sets. We have the Carrera set, Race to Victory. We sold one of those at the show. And we got one of those tanks right there. I can put that back over there. If anybody bought an auction at Adams, I'm going to try to get that auction done tonight and sent to you guys, okay? I'm just not feeling well today. You know, I've gone nonstop. You know, my battery is not. It's not unlimited. You know that I have my limits, and there's only so much I can do. And so anyway, so that is the SCX set. We've got the Expanda set. I recommend you buy the Expanda set if you want to expand your regular layout and you just want some extra track, but it comes with a Bel Air body on it, in it. This is a very unique item, the Bel Air. They need to come out with more Expanda set type items. Actually, the thing they need to come out is these 2 cars. These are the 2 cars that they need to make. Wherever those are at, they don't need any license. They need to make those 2 cars that are on that box, okay, as futuristic cars, okay? So, the expanded set, we've got the full throttle love set that's available. Somebody said at the show that the Loves was coming out with a set by for Christmas, and I didn't know anything about it. Auto World didn't tell me. I'm sure they won't tell me. Why would you tell Bryan Young? Don't tell Bryan anything, okay? And you know what? ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. See that sign? ProTinkerToys.com. Yup, baby. So we had a great show. A lot of you guys bought stuff on auction. And thank you for buying on the auction at Lincoln or at Adam's house last Thursday. Today is Tuesday. I got a call from Greg yesterday. He was happy for the show. The show went really well. They actually had more people at that show than they've had at any show before. We did pretty good, actually. We did close to $14,000, which really helped a lot. We needed that influx. We've got some big things happening on Monday. We're going to be spilling the beans on Friday. We're going to prelude it on Thursday. Don't want to miss Thursday because we're going to have a I'm going to take tomorrow off. I got to take tomorrow off. Matter of fact, I got to do something really quick. So I need you guys to talk. I need you guys to talk to one another for a second. I'll put this on the Arton Senta set so you guys can see why everybody should buy this set. All right, so I'm going to put that on that set. I'm going to put the camera on that set. All right. Is that good? I'll be right back, okay, guys? Our 10 Senna set. Our 10 Senna set. There's another great set. Anthony Bateman. Well, he did eat all the donuts. Probably food poisoning from his trip. That's right, Anthony. Yes, Paul, I remember after him racing on my lad, he said he was going to go full bar on Carrera and drop the ball. So I wanted, hold on a second. Okay, yes, Paul, I remember. I hope when Bryan comes back in, he reads this because I want him to have an answer for me. He dropped the ball, so I want to know what's going on with that. Okay, so I'll tell you. All right, I'll tell you. I'll tell you what's going on, okay? First of all, I'll be very honest with you guys. And we'll be mentioning this about on Monday too, okay? About what we're doing on Monday, all right? We did two things. Well, I don't know if it's two things. It's many things. But retail businesses, they make mistakes, okay? I make mistakes. I admit it. I got overextended. I went too much into the store. I spent too much in the store, buying too much stuff in the store. And then Scale Electric decided to double their prices, so we quit carrying Scale Electric. And we've got Carrera. We were going to go full bore in Carrera. And Daniel and Ryan told me that I can't really buy anything right now. I can buy things based on what people are buying, or, you know, but for us to invest in a lot of Carrera, we don't have it. Honestly, we just don't have it. My sons do not want to take on any more debt, okay? That's their opinion. They want to be a debt-free retail business, which, you know, I'm not in that frame. You know, that's me. But I'm gonna let them, if this is what they want to do. You know, I told them yesterday or Sunday that I want to be the voice. I'll be the voice. I'll do the live streams. I'll do shows, and I'll just be the live person. And everybody can do and so we are going to build the layout. I was going to get the table built upstairs in the shed, and Nate was going to build the table, but then Daniel had to start working on his house in the summertime. We started working on his house because he wanted to get into his house by Thanksgiving, which I don't think he's going to be able to get his house into by Thanksgiving. And so it put that back because we haven't had the tables built. Okay. I haven't gotten the tables built yet. And I'd like to see you build a Carrera layout. Yes, I would like to too. But you know what? There's just a lot of, there's a lot of things that just haven't happened. You know, we would like to, okay? I'd like to do it. My bro, never mind our $10 set. What would Carrera layout you're supposed to build? Did you clear this day off with Daniel and Bryan? What's going to do with building a layout? I would like to see your build. You got me so pumped up when you said you were going to do it because I do. I really do. It's just that I don't have a table right now. And my son is trying to get his house. We did too much. Okay. That's all I can tell you. We committed to too many things. We committed to way too many things. And it got me all in trouble. Hey, I need some Coca-Cola put in the cooler. You know, so yeah, don't go in there. I left the fan on.
Thank you, sir. That was very kind of you.
Well, that's what you should always do after you take a dump. Are you dumping Auto World line 2? The business is not high on your son's priorities. The business is not high on your son's priorities. No, you know what it is, guys? Here's what it is. My son, and to an extent, I will agree, he does have a point to a certain thing, you know. Personal debt is really, you can have too much personal debt, okay, you know. Unfortunately, that's the way America lives, is our personal debt. Retail debt, you have to have retail debt. You have to have a big line enough credit to where it's going to be able to sustain whatever you want to buy, okay? You know, and that we have a different opinion. We have a different opinion on, okay? So, and I'm not going to get upset about it. Oh yeah, so I give up. So this big plumbing thing. Oh, all right, God. We need bottles of Coke. Joe. That was the last. Yeah, I got it. All right, good. So I had this restoration company come over, and we looked at it, and we looked at the 2x4 or the brace that was supposed to be the brace that everybody was worried about, and I looked further down on the brace, and it wasn't even a complete beam. It was almost like they put that in when they built the house just as an extra support for the floor. It's not even a beam, because 5 inches down from where they took the cutting, it's like 2 beams connected. It's like, it's not even a load-bearing beam. And the guy looked at it, he goes, yeah, you're right. That's not even a joist. It's just like an extra beam there. And I go, why is it that I'm the only one that notices this stuff? Okay. I was to say, guys, understand that stuff. Why don't you get, let's see, we don't want you to get upset about it. I get it, Bryan. There's a lot to do right, you guys. Well, I appreciate that, Anthony Bateman Sr. I mean, I want to do more stuff, but we're doing so much stuff. I mean, this thing that we went to this weekend, that's not easy. That's not easy what we just did. Okay, we literally loaded up 2 vehicles. I left on Thursday all week. I left Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. You know, and I come back. You know, it's just a lot of work. You know, you never get ahead until your house is paid for. Your buying power increases when you have to pay interest. I understand that. I understand it. Then fine. Then you know, I don't care anymore. In a sense that, you know, I want to do it, and Percent of Tycho probably was about 5%. We didn't do a lot in Tycho. I mean, there were guys that bought Tycho, but it was not a huge, it wasn't huge, as big as I thought it would be. Hi, Anthony. Boy, I don't like all these new names. I don't like these new names. Christopher Pulaski, Mike Fiegel. You know, so they got away with all the nicknames. Okay, so you can't do a nickname now on YouTube. You have to do your whatever your email address is. Okay, and you can't do like Arbuckle. So Arbuckle can't put Arbuckle anymore. He has to put at Dixon, because I think he commented back here. C. Hickson. So you can't do all these nicknames anymore, like you know, all these weird names that everybody used to like to use. You have to put your email. You have to do your email name. So that's one of the problems there. I guess Max Gator friend. That's why all the name changes. It's here's how all these websites work. Here how all these internet sites work. Here how all these channels, all it works. They have to pay people to redesign the website. They have to have a reason to have a job. And so they sit there and go, well, how do we make this better? And so somebody at YouTube, at Google, said, hey, what we're going to do is we're going to change the live chat. And so we're going to make it to where you're not going to have the nicknames anymore. It's just going to go with your email address. Okay. And that's what they did. It's very simple. And that's why, you know, whenever you get an update on your Apple phone, they've changed everything. This new update, 26, hate it. Okay. But it justifies all the people that are working at Apple in California. Okay. What this has happened on YouTube before, and then it goes back to what it was. And that could be. I don't know. All I'm just telling you is right now you have it's all the email addresses. You're all email addresses at Slot Car Obsession, Anthony Bateman Sr., Jim Slot Car Obsession, Mike Fiegel, Nobody's Home. Now, I don't know why Nobody's Home. Maybe that's his email address. Nobody's Home. Nobody's Home 3 or 758. You got Slot Car Heaven. I hate pop-ups up on your YouTube. They keep getting... Oh, yeah, and you got all these pop-ups, too. They'll pop up on the live chat, and you have to then click to get rid of it. You know, it's just... This is all about advertising. They're trying to make more money, okay? And all these stupid... And you can't get rid of them. That's the funny thing about it. You can't get rid of them. You can't get rid of all these pop-up ads, okay? So anyway, so we've got Johnny Racer. Well, I don't know. You might have created a different login to go into YouTube then. All I know is that honestly, I could sit down right there and take a nap. I could sit down, maybe end the live the live early today if you get my drift. Maybe end the live early today. You look tired, Bryan. Well, you know what? Let me tell you something. I am tired, okay? I'm extremely tired. I am so tired that, matter of fact, here's what happened. So let me just go through this with you last night, all right? Let me refill my water because I'm not going to go get another bottle of water. I'm going to go to the faucet where I did all through high school, and I'm just going to go get some water out of the faucet. Everybody did. Unbelievable. We live in a stupid world. We live in a stupid world. So I go home. I went to go get a haircut. There's my haircut. I'm going to let this grow to be like about this, like Johnny, what do you call it? Johnny Bravo. He's got his hair like this high. I'm going to let it grow like this high, okay? Anyway, I got home and my wife made dinner, okay? I don't know what we're going to do, my wife and I. I just don't know what we're going to do. Our taste buds are complete. She doesn't like egg. Okay, and so anything she makes, she doesn't put egg in it. And it's just no good. You can't make meatloaf without eggs in it. Plain and simple. She made this pork chop meal last night. I love pork chop, but the way, it had all this herbs and vinegar and just, and then the white rice she put, it reminds me of being in the Navy. All these Filipino cooks that were in the Navy, they had rice all the time. And they were putting colored rice, green rice, yellow rice. They would put stuff in the rice. They'd constantly be doing more and more stuff. And then she had corn. So anyways, after dinner, I said, I'm just going to sit down. I'm going to relax. So I'm sitting in the chair. All right, I'm dozing off. I'm taking naps. I'm sitting there. All of a sudden, she yells at me, "You got a meeting tonight at 6:45." And it's 6:30. And I jump up. I go, "What? I'm not doing this anymore. I'm quitting." And then I remembered that I got emails from my pastor and all the other guys saying they're going to move the meeting to Wednesday. So I leave Bowling Green or Wayne. I'm just out of Wayne, and I text my pastor and said, "Was the meeting moved to Wednesday?" He goes, "Yes." So I drove all the way back. It was just, one of those things. Happy wife, happy life. I don't know what she's doing with cooking. I don't know what to do. I just can't, you can't, I can't eat anything I like because there's egg in it. No egg. Can't have any egg. She's allergic to eggs. Unbelievable. Hide from the wife, happy life. What did I've already said that, Adam. I already told you what the plumber said. The guy came out and looked at it. He said that there's nothing wrong with that beam and everything. Matter of fact, that's the other thing I want to. I don't know why. I don't know why he does that. I don't know why he does that.
Revival Remodeling, how can I help you?
Yeah, Charlie, this is Bryan Young again.
Hey, Bryan, how are you?
Well, I'm doing a little bit better after looking at the floor again. You know, I had that guy come out from that restoration that you were telling me about.
Okay.
And we looked at that 2x4 that was cut. Okay. That's not even that 2x4 or that joist that we thought was a joist. It's not even a joist because 6 inches down from where it was cut, okay, it was already spliced. It's almost like they put it in there as when they built this house back in 1899 or 1910, when they added on the bathroom, probably. They added this other beam just as a support, because it doesn't even connect to anything in a sense. It's just there because you got a joist after it and a joist before it, and it's completely different wood. And it's like and if you look 6 inches down from where it was cut, it's already cut completely when they spliced it to another. It's like they just like set another beam in there. You need to come and look at this, because I don't think this is as big as a deal as everybody's making it, honestly. Now, if you don't want to do it, I totally understand. But
So let me ask you. First question is, who came to look at it?
the guys from Holcomb or that place up in Toledo you told me to call.
Oh, Kuzno?
Yes. And he looked at it, he goes...
You know who it was, though.
I don't know the guy's name, because he did a... what do you call it? A 3D image. What do you call that? But he looked at it, and I said, do you see that where it's not? He goes, yeah, you're right. I go, you got to be kidding me. So I'm like,
yeah, I want to find out who is out there.
all right.
So I'm going to reach out to them, and
all right,
we'll have a conversation of seeing what they saw.
Okay.
By any chance, do you remember what he looked like? Like,
you know, he's medium. He got a mustache. Oh shoot, I didn't get his name.
Skinnier guy or a bigger?
No, a bigger guy. You know, not super bigger, but more, not a thin guy, but a medium build.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Let me reach out. Did you tell them that Revival had recommended you?
Yes.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll call up and see who went and looked at it.
All right.
And I'll have a conversation with them.
All right.
Yeah, we'll go from there. I'll reach back out.
All right, I
you
appreciate it.
Later this afternoon.
Yeah, that's fine. I appreciate it.
Yep, not a problem, sir.
Thank you.
Yep, bye-bye.
No, I'm not kidding. The beam isn't a complete beam. It's like they when they were building this upstairs, okay? They had the joist, and then they had another joist. They must have put another beam in just as support, or not as support, as a floor support almost. And then, so you look at it, it's not a load. Well, first of all, I do know what load bearing. I know what a structural beam is. And it's not a structural beam because it's not a complete beam. They've taken 2 1x6s and boom, like this, okay? 2 1x6s, and then down here is where they cut the hole to put the plumbing up in. It's enough to drive me crazy. I'm just like, I'm losing it on here. There more to come. I get real contractors. You're getting Harmon, guys. Ham and eggs. I think building Legos. Well, I got to see it. Well, I've got to see it. Okay. Well, you know what, guys? So Anthony has to see it. So I'm just going to go take you there and show you. All right. So you guys want to see what this whole thing is. So I'm just going to take this. I'm going to take this. I'm going to get in my van, okay? I'm going to take my van. I'm not even going to get my glasses on. I'm going to take my van, and I'm going to let all you experts see it. I'm going to let you see the hole, okay? So, because you guys are all experts, okay? You're all experts. Everybody's an expert, okay? That's what I love, having a live stream with 50 men, okay? They're all experts, okay? Well, I'm going to show you, okay? I'm not even going to keep my glasses on. I'm going to take my I'm not even going to wear my glasses. They're putting all the fiber optics underground.
What happened what?
Nothing. All right, can everybody see me? All right, so here's the joint. Here's what they cut. All right, here's what they cut. You see right there? That's what they cut to get the plumbing in, okay? They cut that joist right there, but it's not a joist, okay? It's not a joist because right there, look, this is the original construction. Look, do you see that right there? That's nailed into something. Matter of fact, if you go all the way back there, what's there? That goes right to the wall, but it's split. Look, that's not a joist. That's a joist right there. And that doesn't even go all the way across. That one right there, that goes right to here. See this? This one right here. Look, you've got two pieces right there connected to get nailed. Look. Do you see that? Am I the only one that's seeing that? All right, slow down. Well, I can't hold on to this because there is the joist right there. You see how it's nailed together? That's the joist that they cut in over here. Okay, you see the joist, how it's cut? You see how the joint to put the plumbing in? They cut it right here and here, but it's not. You see right there? You see that? Look at it. It's connected. It's connected. That's not a load-bearing joist. I do know what a load-bearing joist is. I knew know that if it's no, this is original construction. This was nailed back in the 1910. Okay, 1920. This was built in 1910 or 1920. Look at that, how that's nailed right there. You see that right there? Look at that. Right there, look at that. What's that all about? Unbelievable. Yeah, see, even over there, you look at over there. Where's the camera? Over there. You look at right over there. I mean, this thing was made in I have no idea what I'm looking at. Okay, well, let me go through this one more time. So this is the basement, or this is the bottom of the shower, the bathroom. All right, and that's the drain to the shower. And they cut right there. They cut that to get the drain in there, okay? They cut this side on already here. And when they came out here to work on it, we can't do it because that's a load-bearing joint. Well, it's not, because look, it's connected right there. It's connected right there. I don't know why I have to go through this to prove to people oh, my knee. I'm gonna go take another picture. I'm I'm going to go get my camera, and I'm going to take another picture for Holcomb, or for, what's his name? Because he needs to see that's not a load-bearing, that's not a load-bearing joist. I don't know what to tell you. This is what I have to deal with. My camper was great. I was talking to a guy at the show. Who was that guy I was talking to? And he had a camper like mine. He wished he kept it. The problem is, when you get a good deal on a camper, then you go try to find another one. That's even worse. You know what I mean? No, it was built, this house was built in the 1910s. Okay, 1910 is when it was built, okay? Just so you know. And the, I don't know if the bathroom was built on as an addition, because I know the bathroom downstairs is a add-on along with the pantry where the washer and dryer. That wasn't the original house. That's not part of the original house. And that's not a part of the original house. They added the I don't know when they added the pantry, or not the pantry, but the laundry room and the bathroom. They added on to the original house, okay? And so these 40s, but that I'm going to take a new, when I get done with the live stream, I'm going to take a new video and send it to Charlie. And I'm going to do a new video, and I'm going to send it to Charlie. I've got a different camera that I can use that can do more close-up, and I'm going to use that camera and then upload it to my channel. So anyway, so that's the deal. I got to try to get that fixed. We still haven't been able to use the bathroom. What happened to my thingamajiggy? Hold on a second. Guess what I had this morning, Daniel? Take a guess. Guess what I had at about 9 o'clock? No, I had an ocular migraine. So I had an ocular migraine, and it's over with now, and there's no headache. No headache at all. So that was kind of funny. Daniel had one on Sunday and he actually lost it. So anyway, so that's the deal. I'm going to have to take other videos. It's not as big as a Arbuckle. Let's say what that exercise didn't resolve any confusion. Okay. The house I grew up in is in 1865. It's rough, but it's there. So you should have some above jump around, no movement below. No, I didn't fix the mess. So basically what happened was, I don't know if the original house had a second floor. I think it did, but I don't know if the original house had the bathroom upstairs. Okay? Because the stairs are very narrow. It's a very narrow. They're narrow, number one, and it goes straight up. And I just don't know if it was a second thought after they built, because there's no room downstairs. There was no bedroom. So you would have to have oh, wait a minute. That's right. Because the house, the family room was added on to the house. So the family room wasn't there either, nor was the porch. That wasn't a part of the house either. There's been 3 additions to this house. They added on a family room with a stove, a porch. So the original house must have just been a 2-bed or 3-bedroom, well, 4-bedroom house with a bathroom upstairs. And then downstairs, there was no downstairs bathroom, and they added. So whatever they did construction, they must have done it either in the 80s or in the 90s. Or not 80s, 90s. Either in the 30s, 40s, or 50s is when they added on to the upstairs. There is water damage because the drain to the shower is leaking. And so that is why we can't use the upstairs bathroom. Archie Bucker's toilet was upstairs too. Yeah, they've been a lot. Brian, did you get these? Matter of fact, well, let's see here. Let's see if we have the F1 car. Well, all the Tyco is back. Let's see, F1 car. I've got the Mustang. Was there another car that came in that you?
What do you mean?
Of
AFX?
yeah.
I think it was
I've got the Mustang.
125, and then it was 120.
120.
Yep.
And another one, 120. No, that's that one. Okay, just 120 then, or both of these. 123. No, that's not. Just this one.
I want to say we got another one closer to the top.
Paintable. Not that one. Not that one. Not that one. That's not that. No, we've had those. But
I'll
this
go-
one's...
I'll go check out the envelope.
Yeah, so this is another new one of the F1 cars. McLaren. 22-120. 22-120 and 22-125. These are two new AFX cars. PTT has a... I'm looking for the little clips and stuff. You know where those little clips are that you made up the other day? Look at that.
Did you even put him back there? So why are you looking for him?
What's his problem? He was looking something for me.
Yeah, I'm still getting it.
That's a nice one there. The new F1 cars look really nice. They did a nice job on the F1 cars. That's a nice McLaren too. Nice McLaren and nice Mustang. Nice cars to add to your collection. Nice cars to add to your collection. 120, and then your Senna set, and then your Super International. This is a great set if you want to get a great set to do a lot of fun racing. Is you want to start with a Super International. Super International is a lot of fun. You get 4 F1 cars. They're going to be putting new F1 cars in them. I like these F1 cars. These are the fun F1 cars. They got the new design F1 cars, and those will be available. Those are available now, actually. If you want to buy one of those from me now, I will allow you to do that. You just have to send me money, do an order, place an order with ProTinkerToys.com. And we got a big event going on this evening. We got a lot of NASCARs. We've got Kyle Petty cars. And Extreme Racing. We have Extreme Racing and Kyle Petty. Okay. And those are the two new cars. And we got a phone call coming in. Hello, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Can we help you? I'm doing okay. Yes, I know I did, but if I don't remember the day that I was supposed to call you back, hold on a second. Hold on.
We talked, you were going to talk to Daniel about the ProTinker.
Yeah, hold on a second. Now, when I don't have the van.
That's everything from the envelope.
Hey, where's Daniel?
Okay.
How does it restart on this side? What does he do?
Hold on a second.
That's right.
What we want to know about the club car, right?
Yes, that's what Daniel a few months ago was supposed to look into that for me, and he said it would be here in October. That was the next order, and no one knows if it will be or not.
Hey, can you finish this thing with Dickie? He says something about a club car that he's supposed to get.
I didn't know.
Hey there, Dickie. How you doing?
Yeah, anyway. How's your house coming along?
It's moving.
That's it.
Kind of caught me off guard when I was in the middle of the project.
So, I'm going to go down the Auto World aisle right now and spend an hour. I'll be down with these guys here. We're going to come down this aisle here. Are you going to bring the black cart down there?
No,
Why not?
because I don't need the black cart.
What are you going to do?
I don't know. Drive away.
Unbelievable. All right, so
Like a big old slot car.
we are 10 minutes away from donut time.
Oh.
It's donut time. It's donut time. So, I can't really move the cart around. I'm gonna have to do donut time in the vault because I can't move around down here because they're trying to put all the cars back. We're having a big event next week. We have different goals. We're gonna have different goals. We're gonna have prizes for people that do the most. We're going to be doing some giveaways. We're going to have a big event. We have the amount that we need to do, and it's going to be kind of similar to the event we did last year, but this is going to be a new one. And I get tired of all these flash ups. I don't know why this is doing this. I don't want these here. I don't like block. Yeah, I want to block these. I don't want any ads. I don't want any ads during these block ups. You know, I don't know why they're doing all these new pop-ups. Would love it. Bring back Tyco slot cars and trains. Well, that was Tyco. Okay, so I don't know how many times I have to say this. So Tyco Industries started in the 1960s. They started making trains. They started making slot cars and model kits, train accessories, the whole line. And they had a whole catalog of products. Then they expanded in the 1970s. It was very big in the 70s. And then Tyco was big with trains in the 1980s. And then toward the 1980s, a lot of your department store chains went out of business in 1990. 1991, 92 is when a lot of them went out of business. I'd say 90%, now maybe 50% of department store chains in the United States went out of business between 1989 and 1994. Is when I'd say 50% of your department store private department store chains went out of business, okay? They couldn't keep up with the growth of Walmart, and Target was growing at the time. And that's when Tyco Industry in the late 90s, I think they had too many failures. We have nobody watching on X, but that's okay. Let's see if we can do a live on, Blue Sky. I wonder if you're allowed to do a live stream on Blue Sky. Let's see here. Camera. Let's see here. Okay, it doesn't look like we can do any live streams on X or on Blue Sky. We can't do live streams on Blue Sky. I can upload a video, but I can't do a video. I can't do a video on Blue Sky. And I know people want me to do videos on Blue Sky. My pop-ups always come up as a Coral Draw software. Like I'm going to buy it. Mr. Blue Sky, ELO, good song. In the 1960s, the USS was more slot car tracks and bowling alleys. Unbelievable. That's right. A lot of bowling alleys in the 1960s. Of course, there was a lot of things in the 1960s. Okay, so I have my donuts. I have my donuts. I have to go get the other person's donuts because I don't want him to think I'm upset with him. Okay, so I have my fan, my Snuggle fan he sent me some donuts. Now, just because I'm picky, they're not as good as the Hostess ones, but I'm going to eat them just because I want to be nice, okay? All right, but they're not as good. They're an Aldi's brand, okay? And Aldi's, they make good stuff, but they're not. They use. There's a different brand of how they do it, okay? Now the Coke.
Do you have an AFX car that's open?
No,
You don't have one that's just kind of.
I had one in here. Well, I had my mine right there. Where'd you guys go last night? Now, the problem is, these are not going to be cold. No. So you know what you need to do for me real quick? You know what you need to do for me real quick? You have exactly 2 minutes to do it. You have to get in your van, you have to drive down to my camper, and get a I knew you were going to come over here.
He's really better. Nate, you have the authority to speak to Tom. Hey, I'm kind of a little bit. We haven't even started checking.
Well, the pop is not as cold as it was because Nate was supposed to restock the Colts or pops on last week, but he failed to do what I told him to do. Okay, so I'm going to you know, I thought I would sell at least one of these Space Force drones, just one. All the videos I did. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna do something on. I'm gonna do a video and then I'm gonna put it on Blue Sky. Let's see if I sell any on Blue Sky. How about that? You want to do that? Okay, let's do that. I'll do that after we don't donut time. Okay, let's make sure that the battery is good though. Let me turn that on. So that works. So I'm going to do a Blue Sky video for my drone. See if I sell any to the Blue Sky people. Now, do you know who the Blue Sky people are? Hey, Nate, I need you to do me a favor. Nate, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to run down to the convenience store and get me a black donuts, okay?
A black donut.
Yeah.
He's testing me.
Well, if it wasn't for me yesterday, none of this would have gotten done because I stepped up. All right, so it is it's overtime. Oh my guys, and we only have 47 people. Nobody must like my donut time anymore. Oh my gosh. Now, Bryan, now these are the donuts that my friend sent. And you know what the big difference is? I noticed it immediately. The confection. Notice the confection on the donut? How this is whiter and this is more, it's like an inferior confection. See, now I can taste it immediately. I'll eat them. I'm not trying to be ignorant, but those drones are wasted. Thanks, Anthony. Thank you very much, Anthony. I know what you're saying, Anthony. The force, the Schwartz, be with you. The Schwartz be with you. Spaceballs. They're actually making a series of that, or a sequel to that movie, Spaceballs. How do you make a sequel to Spaceball when your main character, John Candy, is died? How do you do that? You can't. And I'll tell you right now, the movie's going to be a failure. The only way that would work, and they'd have to spend millions of dollars in CGI. Deep fake. They would literally have to do a deep fake character, okay? And they would have to get a regular guy the same weight as John Candy and just do it all complete deep fake. That's the only way this movie's going to work, if they have John Candy in it. That's the only way that movie would work. They'd have to spend millions in CGI for John Candy to make a John Candy resurrection. Oh, these donuts are good. Hostess donut. Plus we have Robo Lizard. Robo Lizard. This is a fun toy. Robo Lizard. I give up. Maybe I'm not as good as a guy as I think I am. I thought I would sell more of those Rage Rockets. Or not Rage Rockets, but my Space Force rocket drone. I thought I would have sold at least one of these things. Two-speed mode, headless mode, 350 flight rotation, 5-axis gyro stabilizer, rechargeable battery. What else could you want? I love you, Bryan. I'm just trying to keep it real. Ah, thanks, Anthony. No, that's what I'm saying, Anthony. There's only one way a sequel to Spaceballs would be successful if they spent millions of dollars deep faking, resurrecting an AI version of John Candy, which they could do that, but it would cost millions of dollars of a John Candy. Millions of dollars. And do all the scenes with him in it. Man, that would cost some money. John Candy, yes, he was very funny. Some of the Bryan show us some of the junk box. It's getting close to Christmas, and I need some gift. Listen, we're gonna be doing that all next week. I could do that right now for you if you want. Okay, we got so many toys here. I'll do that while they're in there. Let me finish this, and I'll go do that. Let me do this video for Blue Sky. All right. Yep. So let me do a video. Let's do a video. Let me put my teeth back in. What was I was talking to somebody about teeth. Anyway. Okay, so let's get this going here. Well, let's start with, I'll be standing right here like this. I've done 4 of these videos like this, so, but I'm going to do it again because I want to try to sell one of these things. Okay, are you ready? Hey, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, I'm Bryan. I'm ProTinkerToys.com. We are a great website, a great toy store for anybody. Okay, Blue Sky customers, we love you, Blue Sky customers. This is our brand new item called Rocket Drone. This is basically a drone, but it's a rocket. And it comes in a box. It comes with a rechargeable battery that you just pop in and pop out with a USB an old USB non-C. And you basically plug it in, you turn it on, you push the little button, and then you do the automatic launch, and it just takes off. Look at that, it just flies around. It will hover. Look at that, it will hover. Now I'm in a vault room, so that's why, it's more difficult to fly a drone in a bank vault, than you should be doing it outside. You should be flying it outside, not in a bank vault. And these are available at ProTinkerToys.com. They're called rocket drones, and it will even do a trick where it will flip and it'll flip and come back around. And that's called the rocket drone. And it's available at ProTinkerToys.com. Get yours now for Christmas because they're awesome. Get your rocket drone right now, and you can fly a drone all over your house at Blue Sky. Blue Sky, yeah, baby. Oh yeah, oh yeah, look. Oh my God, up and down. Oh yeah, rocket drone, only available at ProTinkerToys.com. Oh yes, at the price we have it, you don't want to miss it. Alrighty, all right, so that. Stop it! Stop, guy! You're being looks like an adult toy. Buy one of your friends. The other, my other favorite actor is Dan Aykroyd. Yeah, zany. I loved him. Yes, he is too funny, Anthony. He's. Oh my gosh. Okay, so. All right, so I'm going to post this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to post it on my website. Then I can post it to Blue Sky too. I'm just going to do a short on.
Hey, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, I'm Bryan. I'm ProTinkerToys.com. We are a great website, a great toy store for anybody. Blue Sky customers.
This is just a beautiful rocket, guys. I don't care what you tell me. This has got 4 launch rockets on it. It'll go right up into the sky, and you can hover it at all.
Hey, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, I'm Bryan.
And it's got a rechargeable battery on the bottom. It's just a lot of fun. I don't know why you guys have to be so mean to me. What's the item number of that? 17. What's the item? 17025.
It's a rocket, and it comes in a box. It comes with a rechargeable battery that you just pop in.
I gotta sell one of these things. If I don't sell one of these things, I feel like I'm a failure. You know what I'm saying? For external use only. I do a video outside with it. It's too windy. I do one right now, but it's too windy. Rocket drone. Rocket drone. Rocket drone 17025. A lot of fun. Okay, so we're going to upload the short. All right, and then I will copy that. Once that loads, I can then forward it to all the different websites. Blue Sky, everything. Blue Sky, No Sky, E Sky, We Sky. E Sky, No Sky, Dibbity Die. I wouldn't want to see the AI version of John Candy. I wouldn't think it would be right. Oh, listen, they're doing it all the time. Matter of fact, they're thinking this is what's really going to shake up Hollywood is if they do AI movies of all these dead actors. Can you imagine a new AI movie of like Humphrey Bogart? It's very easy. AI. You think that they can't do if they put money into an AI?
Hey, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, I'm Bryan. I'm ProTinkerToys.com.
Burger Chef. That was a great burger joint. Burger Chef.
We are a great website, a great toy store for.
You know, what is it?
Okay, Blue Sky customers, we love you, Blue Sky customers. This is our.
Let's get Blue Sky here. There we go. Blue Sky. We're going to post that. The rocket drone, great new item at ProTinkerToys.com. Get yours now. Item. Period. At ProTinkerToys.com. There you go. There. Now I'm going to post it on Blue Sky. Let's see if we get any Blue Sky customers, okay? That's what we want, is more customers. We got a new message from Mac Henry. Let's see. Mac Henry just sent us a note. What did he say?
Found a way to make pens cheaper, quicker, and better than before, and it's doing it right here in America. So, how'd the company pull it off? Well, back in 2018, many Sharpies were made abroad. But Newell Brand's then CFO wanted the company to compete with factories in Asia and avoid becoming obsolete. Chris Peterson's vision was simple: centralize its supply chain and bring manufacturing to America. But that came with a list of challenges. Newell needed new equipment, more training, and to reduce turnover for its manual jobs. So it invested nearly $2 billion across the company. Peterson moved more of the factory's packing duties to robots, and he gave longtime employees new roles such as automation engineering, fixing robots instead of packing boxes. Now the factory can make pens.
See, this is what you know what, let me explain to you something about America. So I was watching, and I know Arbuckle hates these videos, but I was watching a video on the History Channel, and they were talking about just the USS Arizona, not the Arizona. I'm sorry, the New Jersey and the Iowa, and how fast those were built. Okay. And people say, well, we can't do this. Well, this guy right here, and Mac Henry sent me this video about Sharpie and how Sharpie invested $2 billion in Tennessee or Kentucky to start making Sharpies in the United States again. You cannot tell me through automation or oh my gosh, through modern technologies, we can't make stuff in America cheaper. Dave Matthew, it looks like a little too. All right, Anthony, that's not what I wanted to hear, Dave Matthews. Dillig. It's two unstable rockets. Our only method of is flown in a straight line or an arc. You're right, Arbuckle. It would have zero wind. Now, they run fine outside. Let me see how windy it is outside. Hey, Mac. Why is it always windy when I do it? Hey, Nate, I need you to go do me a favor. Need you to run down to the house. Tell my wife I'll be home for lunch. Okay, Nate? All right, so tomorrow we'll be going. I won't be alive. I'm not going to do a live stream tomorrow, okay? Here's what I might do, okay? Because I won't have to stand. I might do a live stream upstairs in the shed with my layout and just play with it and show you it. And I might do that. I don't know yet. The fact of the matter is I need a break. Anthony Bateman has been really bothering me. He's making fun of my drone rocket. I don't know why Anthony Bateman is making fun of my drone rocket. It's basically a Falcon 9. It's no different than Bezos' rocket that looks like a... This is a rocket drone. You got 4 launch pads with your rocket engines and all that. I mean, any rocket, this is a very durable toy. It has a very nice launch platform. And when you launch, you can launch it like this. You can have fun launching it. Obviously, I can't fly it in a vault, okay? It's hard to control it, okay? All right, so let me show you other items that you can. I'm just going to go through the toy aisles so you guys can decide what you want to buy for Christmas, because we have just about everything you can possibly imagine for your grandkids. We have cap guns here. We have wooden rubber band guns from Magnum Enterprises. I can't really show them to you. You can just see them on the wall, though. These are all Magnum Enterprise guns. But then we go down the toy aisle here. So this is one of the toy aisles right here. And these are some of the toys. These are the junk bots. I bought these when they actually, I got these 2 years ago, actually. 3, this will be the 3rd year I've had. But these are good items. We sell these constantly. We also have the spinner rocket, okay? This is another fine toy. We have all of the junk box by Hexbox. These are the junk. We have the big ones right here, and then we have the small ones, the small trash cans, which are single trash cans, and you have large. Let me tell you something. These are a fun 2-hour toy. So if you want to get something for your grandkids, boys or girls, and you want to have them do something fun for like 20 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, this is it, okay? The reason being, and there's a lot of parts, so it takes up their time, okay? It's just a fun little active toy, okay?
Hey, before you even do lunch today, can you get me that auction photo?
What auction photo?
Stuff you're gonna auction Thursday.
Yes, I will. When I'm done here, I'll go back down to and I'll pick the 10 cars.
Okay.
I'll do that for you, and I'll send that picture to you.
Okay, and even here and forward, I need it. Like, if you have to.
I know that, but
Saturday night.
yesterday I couldn't do it because and then the weekend. But you were out, okay? You were literally
I
out.
just want you to know.
Are you back today? I mean,
I am.
you don't have any headache.
No, I slept all day yesterday, but then I didn't get to sleep on time, so now I'm just kind of, my sleep schedule is off.
Well, that's because you had a migraine. Now I had an ocular day, and I laughed literally through the whole thing.
Yeah, I bet you were cackling.
I was. Did you watch the first 10 minutes of the live stream?
No.
Go watch the first 10 minutes of live stream right here. Look.
No, I'm okay. I got to keep working. I'm
look, right here.
Behind.
No, right here. Listen.
A whole day.
Here, listen.
I can't
You sound like a psychopath.
Oh my God.
How high is the range? Keep it in one spot.
First of all, I have
Okay, so I gotta get that. I get you.
Okay, now Daniel had one of these things on Sunday, and he was out. Okay, I gotta get that. I get you. Okay, now Daniel had one of these things on
So we have all these. Then we have, if you want to get it, I know a lot of you probably have kids with cell phones.
Okay.
So if you want to get a fun toy for your kids with cell phones, you want to get stick bots and the Connect stick box, any of this stick box stuff, because kids can make little 3D movies with all this stick box stuff, okay? You have rowboats, you have these, which have 3 stick bots. All these are highly stimulating for kids to have fun, okay? And check out all the stick bots that we have. Then we have just fun little stuff. This new stuff, we have giant Bigfoots. We have the Phantom airplane that all you do is you plug in the power, and it's a glider, and it will run for about 10 minutes. And that's called the Phantom glider. And then we just got in these creative bead kits. So if you got some girls and you want to do some beads, you got these bead kits. And then we have flipper cars, which are just fun things.
Well, like Thursday, this would be great for Thursday. But I do want you to bring this to my phone.
Who's calling me in Maryland? Who's calling me in Maryland? Hola? Hola? Gradimicida. He ruined my live stream on X. Okay, we're gonna have fun here on Facebook. Okay, so we're gonna do an experiment. Facebook, we're gonna do a live Facebook for a little bit. Okay, we'll just see how that works. Okay. Plus, we're doing the Live tube on YouTube. Now, if we go down our regular toy item, we just have fun little. We just have a bunch of like coloring sets. We have coloring sets. And it's a very simple process to build an inventory on our website. You just find all sorts of different items and just pick them and add them to your cart. We have just about everything you can possibly imagine. Rocket, skyrocket. We have, and then we have all these miscellaneous toys. We just got these in from Schilling called SOS Collect Them All. And these are basically snacks on snacks, fun size, snacks on sacks. And this is called SOS. Then we have Roblox. We have Roblox figures, a bunch of Roblox, then little tiny micro machines. We have little mini micro machines. Okay. We have basically Fortnite figures. We have some Fortnite figures.
Did you see any of this?
Fortnite figures. Then we have Hot Wheels or Hot Wings, airplanes.
I can't fulfill the orders.
Well,
Let's-
just pull shit.
Okay, we can do that.
But start like thinking like that.
Yeah, yeah, we can start thinking like that. Yeah.
Because that's where we end up. We want to end up there.
Okay.
Not to throw a wrench.
Right. I don't know if we. The reason I was doing it like this is because I don't know if we even have them. That's why I wanted to.
Which ones are you worried about?
I'm worried about the caps.
Okay, the only ones we don't have. Why are we so messed up?
You just got. Did you just get this one? This is 35.
So we have those type of things. Then we have down this aisle. Oh my gosh. This is an item I had as a kid called Zoomcopter. You basically pull the cord and it just goes flying. Zoomcopter. Then we have net things you can catch little kids. Oh, and thank you whoever doesn't watch what they're doing here in the store. Knocked over my favorite model kit and destroyed it.
The wind. We had the door open yesterday. The wind came through.
And you look at it like, oh well, so what?
Yes, if the wind blows something over.
That couldn't have blown it over. That was somebody hit it.
Or do another one.
So now down this aisle, we have all just a bunch of fun stuff. How about a Smithsonian microscope? We have or how about kids' labs? You can build this hydraulic robot arm. Or how about a weather science kit? Or then how about 1,000 bricks? We got this is 1,200 bricks. Or how about Tonka trucks? We got Tonka vehicles. How about dinosaurs? Rawr! Dinosaur packs. We have a whole new line of dinosaurs too. These are really sweet. Then we have metal robots from the 1930s. These are all metal. They're wind up. Look at that. My name is Robbie the Robot. My name is Robbie the Robot. My name is Robbie the Robot. Actually, Robbie the Robot is right here. Let me show you. Oh, and then we have the Pooh stories. The storybook. Look at these little nesting. These are really cool for kids. Oh, yes. Oh, and then we have the Thunder Shaker. Thunder Shaker. Thunder Shaker. I gotta try one of these out. I'm gonna take one of these out. I probably shouldn't, but I'm gonna try.
That's what he's right, because like after today we're gonna have to go ahead and stock it. So it's probably best we do pull from the sea container in the future. But I was just trying to figure out the cap. All right.
All right.
So if you just hand him these, then he goes, can hand them to him. And same with the gun too. If you can put it on there, they're burning on for at the end of the day.
All right, grab that, okay? Or grab your cart and we'll use these two carts to pull from the sea container.
Okay, so this is these are called Thunder Shakers. This is called a Thunder Shaker. Hello. Oh, wow. The Thunder Shaker. Look at that. The Thunder Shaker.
Hey, Bryan, yo, at ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, I'm Bryan. I'm ProTinkerToys.com. We are a great website.
Okay, this is a brand new item called Thunder Shaker. Thunder Shaker. You just shake this thing. Thunder Shaker. If your kid doesn't know what to do one day, he can run around the house shaking the Thunder Shaker. Oh, yeah. Get me a Thunder Shaker. Thunder Shaker at ProTinkerToys.com. Comes in a nice package like this called the Thunder Shaker. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, isn't that so fun? Thunder Shaker. Yeehaw! Available at ProTinkerToys.com. We have millions of toys for you to get for Christmas. You don't need to go anywhere else but ProTinkerToys.com. ProTinkerToys.com. And get your Thunder Shaker!
Okay, this is a brand new item called Thunder Shaker. Thunder Shaker. You just shake this thing. Thunder Shaker. If your kid doesn't know what to do one day, he can run around the house.
Then we have some Fisher Price toys.
Oh,
We have Fisher Price toys. We have the little people set here. Then we have the Fisher Price thing with extra cassettes. You can take pictures. Kids loved with these. This was the little Fisher Price camera. We have stacker cars. Stacker cars. Stack and play. Then we have little tea sets for girls called the Ladybug tea set. This is a complete tea set. Then we come down here and we have lots of dinos. Plus we have dinosaurs from the Jurassic World Dominion. We have dinosaurs. Thunder Shaker at ProTinkerToys.com. We have dinosaurs, then we have big dinosaurs. Check these babies out. We have a whole new line of dinosaurs. And then we have T-Rexes. Brand new collection of T-Rexes. Ah, that's a good T-Rex. Notice that head. Look at that T-Rex. Roar. And then we have little, we have a ton of plushes. We have these little unicorns. Check these out. Little sock monkeys. We have little tiny sock monkeys. We have these little giraffe backpacks. Check these giraffe backpacks. And then we have pink pigs. And then we have unicorn backpacks. Check this backpack out. Everything you can possibly. Then we have a sloth backpack. We have a sloth backpack. Check out that sloth backpack. Everything you can possibly want, we have it at ProTinkerToys.com. We have giant dragons. Giant dragons. Listen, we're a one-stop shop. This is what I always tell people. When I had Professor Tinker's workshop in Bowling Green, I'd have old ladies, basically, grandmothers would come in and says, I've got 5 kids. I need toys. And I would go through and I would just grab a Duncan.
If you could work on keeping this clear so I can have this other shipping station open.
You know what? I have this here. We got tops. We have Duncan yo-yos. All this is available at ProTinkerToys.com. You know what I'm saying? Yeehaw, cowboy. There's a snake in my boot. No views. No views on what?
Hey, Bryan Young, ProTinkerToys.com. Yes, I'm Bryan. I'm ProTinkerToys.com.
Okay, there's something wrong with that video. There's no views.
We are a great website, a great tool.
Okay, so what happened? Why is there no views on that? Let's check if it's okay. Edit. Thunder Shaker. New toy. So Thunder Shaker, 90 views. Okay, so that's got 90 views. That's got 81, 49, 2,000. Boy, how is that? Okay, so I'm here at Alex's house. That's had 2,000 views. Having dinner at Alex was 2,000 views. Can you believe it? Holy cow.
You know what this car's doing here?
Hey,
Do you know what this car's doing here?
No, don't know why.
Should I go put it back then?
That'd be a good idea.
Well, there's a couple of auctions over there. We don't know what you do with your auctions.
Well, that nobody's pays, and so I'm kind of getting very disgruntled with my auctions.
So just put them back then.
Put them back.
It's Vic Rodriguez.
Well, Rod Rodriguez is supposed to pay at the end of the month.
Vic Rodriguez.
No, not Vic. Anthony Bateman has a bunch of cars there. He's supposed to pay for the end of the month.
Yeah, those aren't the ones I'm talking about. These ones. I'm trying to keep this clean for shipping.
Yeah, I know.
This should be left untouched for shipping.
Then we have little carry-along critters. You get a little animal inside of here, carry-along critters. This is just fun stocking stuffers. And then down this aisle, we have some Barbies. We have just a googly eye toy box of jokes. Then we have Electric Buzz Pirate Hunt game. We have Cabbage Patch Kids. More Tonka trucks, vehicles. We have die-cast vehicles, real authentic die-cast vehicles. They're all available on ProTinkerToys.com. We have Barbies. We have Styro World. You can make your own little creatures. We have Need-Doos. Need-Do, basically a little tote. All the Need-Do, anything that you say Need-Do, that's for girls. If you want to get stuff for girls, then we have Parachute Troops, Army Men, Magic Rabbit Trick Books, Dinosaur Dig Centers, Critters. This is for girls, Critters. These are really cute. These little critter things, they can play with them. Stack and toss, 6 cans and tossing bags. We got little drawing pads here. We got Steelworks, which is basically erector sets. Somebody should come out with erector sets again. In the United States, they can be made in the United States so easily. And come back with the original erector sets from the 1930s. Huge sets, all metal, all made in America. They would sell like crazy. They would sell faster than you could carry them in stock.
Call from holding will reach.
Hi, Bryan, ProTinkerToys.com.
ProTinkerToys.com, how you doing? Daniel, okay, hold on right second. Hey, Daniel. Right here, phone. Hold on, he's going to come right over here, okay? I'll put it right here.
Hello.
Hey, Daniel.
Yeah.
Hey, hi. My name's Dawn from Zillow. I spoke to Bryan. He said I need to speak with you. I'm reaching out with ClearJet, and I didn't know if he sent it to you or you can tell it by hand.
What is this?
Shipping.
Oh, yeah. I don't want to waste your time right now.
Fanatics, the largest sports memorabilia company in the world.
Okay, so we've got a lot of stuff restocked. They've got a lot of things restocked.
Yeah, next spring would be the best time to get a hold of me. That's when we do any major changes, especially with certain stuff like shipping. Just 'cause it's like right outside the
So it looks like they've got everything restocked. Now, all I can tell you is everything. All right, so here's what's going on. And I can't give any more details, but everything everything that is down this aisle here, everything that is down this aisle right here, okay? Everything that's down this aisle here, 83. Everything that's down this aisle here on this side right here, okay? And over here, probably about to right here, half this aisle, we're going to be having some amazing, well, I can't really tell you, amazing deals starting on Monday. Now, like I told you yesterday, that if you don't get all the cars that I showed you yesterday, the Golf, the Nomad, all the cars I showed you yesterday, if you want to watch yesterday's video, I'm not going to go through them all, but all those limited cars, you want to get them before Monday, because I guarantee you after Monday, they're going to be gone. These are all the new cars from Auto World or from AFX. These are the 4 cars. We've got the new Aston, or what is that? The new F1 McLaren. Then we have another Lotus, the Golf, the GT40, and also the Ford Mustang. Okay, all these are available. Hey, Sandy Davison. So let me tell you a story about Sandy Davison. So I'm on a live stream on Facebook, and Sandy Davison, I lived with the Davisons in the 1980s. From 1980 probably to 1985 when I got married to Kathy. And I had to live in the basement, okay? So just like what's his name? Farley, Chris Farley. Hello there. My name is Bryan Young. I am 66 years old. I live in a basement down by the river in a van. And so I lived with them in a van down by the river. And they had 5 kids, and they all thought I was crazy. And so I had to live in the basement because I was always hitting my car and going crazy. They had 3 girls. They had Sherry. Oh, you know what? All the names are on the tip of my tongue, and now I can't remember them. Sherry. I can't believe it. I can't remember them. That's how my mind is going. What do you want? Hey, Nate, I need you to do me a favor. I need Nate to do me a favor. Nate, I need you to go down by the river and get in my van and bring me a Coke back.
By the river? What river?
Down by the river.
There's a lot of rivers. The river?
The river. You know, you need to go down by the river. The river. Can we please see the Robbie the Robot? Yes, I could do that. I could show you Robbie the Robot. So Robbie the Robot, it's a red one. But it's pretty cool, actually. It's a wind up. And this is Robbie right here. I have about 3 different rockets. This is Robbie the Robot. This is Robbie the Robot. It comes out like this. Okay, and it comes with a key. I'll wind it up for you. Hold on a second. Okay, so we're going to see Robbie the Robot. It's one of my top, I'd say not top 20 sci-fi movies. Robbie the Robot. Anthony Bateman. Anthony Bateman, what are you doing, man? Look at this.
Listen, I'm out and about. I've been trying to get your attention. You went to show that Robbie the Robot, and that's what I wanted to see. And you didn't show it. You switched gears.
Well, I'm doing it right now. I'm showing it. I even wound it up for you.
Oh, okay. Well, hang on a minute.
Aren't you watching the live stream, Anthony Bateman Sr.?
Well, when I'm talking to you with pause, so I can't see.
Well, get off the camera and watch Robbie the Robot. I got him walking down the steps here.
Well, hold on a minute. I'm riding. Listen, I also asked you if you show me some other robots because my nephew loves robots.
Well, I've got 4 robots. I'll show you the robots, okay? I'm showing them right now.
Okay. All right, let me hang up.
All the junk bots are all robots. That's what they are. Junk bots are all robots. And they build their own robots.
I'm in my truck. I have to.
All right, well, get off the phone then and watch the video, buddy.
All right, I love you, bro.
All right, so this is Robbie the Robot. We're going to wind this up. Hey, Nate, I need you to go down by the river and get my van. There's Robbie the Robot, guys. There he's walking. I can't show you any more clearer than that. That's Robbie the Robot. We have Robbie the Robot. We have the Mechanical Man, the Mechanical Robot. This one is really cool. This one's the 1950s. And then we have the color one, which is this one right here, is the high wheel robot. Okay, because you got all the wheels and everything. And there, so we have 3 different robots, but all the junk bots. So if you're wanting to get a robot for your grandkids, you can get Robbie the Robot, or you can get a real or junk bots, and they can build their own robot. Okay. There's 2 robots that I thought were the greatest robot. Well, there's 3 really. You had the Iron Giant, Robbie the Robot, and the B9 robot from Lost in Space. These were the 3 greatest robots ever made. And actually, the Iron Giant actually became. I really love the Iron Giant. It was just a great robot. So this is Robbie the Robot. It's all metal. Okay, it's all metal. You just wind the thing up. Okay, and that's all you do. You wind them up and you just let it go. But then with junk bots are what you call. Those are multiple robots, okay? And you can build, all you have to do is take all the parts, and you, like, for example, this is a stove. So this is a stove, and you can make a robot out of a stove. And the best one is this one right here, the 4-pack, because you get 4 robots, or 2 robots, a power module, and a light module. Then we have these giant. These are just huge. These are giant, huge factories. And this has 2 robots and 200 parts. And then the large factory has 3 robots and 285 parts. I mean, and it has toxic goo in it. It has toxic waste inside this, so your kids can play with toxic waste. Oh yeah, a lot of fun. I mean, we have. What the heck is that? What the heck is this? Oh, that's the junk bot. Oh my gosh. I forgot I had this one. This one is a new one. And this is 2 robots and 200 parts. Available at ProTinkerToys.com. There's only one place to get this. And then we have spider things. Look at these spider robots. Too much dust on them, that's for sure. Oh my gosh, look at this. And so anyway, so Sandy Davison, I used to live in their basement when I was in the Navy. And when I was on submarine patrol, it always flood out, and so all my personal stuff was destroyed, but they didn't care. They wanted me to live in the basement. So I had to deal with it. Hey, Clint Talbot. All right, we got Clint and Sandy Davison. Sandy, bring them on video. Let's see, what's this? Send requests. Let's see if we can get unable to add requests. So we can't bring her on board. But anyway, so we had a good show today. I am trying to give you the most I can give you today. I'm trying to do is I'm trying to do as much as I can today. I don't have it really. I'm really out of energy. So I have about 10 minutes of show. Plus, I need to get all the auctions that people did. I need to get those sent. Plus, we'll do another live stream on Facebook. We're going to start doing more Facebook live streams because I think there's more people on Facebook than on X. So yeehaw, cowboy. So you want to check out ProTinkerToys.com. If you want to get a toy for your kids, for anybody, just go to ProTinkerToys.com. Just go to ProTinkerToys.com, put a shopping cart together, and just get all your kids. We have all sorts of ages. You just add to your cart, and we've got it, baby. We've got it. Everything for you. Everything. Absolutely everything. I just want to thank everybody for watching the live stream today. I want to thank you for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. We all appreciate everybody that supports ProTinkerToys.com. We want to thank you for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. We want to thank you for supporting ProTinkerToys.com. And we will see you. If I don't see you Thursday morning, I will see you maybe tomorrow night. Well, tomorrow night is Wednesday, and I've got to do the church at 6:45. I'll let you know if I'm going to do something tomorrow night, because I got to do a board member thing. I don't have city council because it's the first and third month, or first and third Wednesday of every month, and today is the fourth. I think it's the fourth Thursday. Yeah, because we had one last. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, on the 15th. We had the first and the third. And now we have 2 weeks because we don't have one till next week. And so I won't have to do city council, but I have a board member with the church board member. All right. So I want to thank you on your website. Thank you very much, Anthony. Later, everyone. I do thank everybody for supporting our store and our channel. It is so grateful. You will never know. And don't forget, starting Monday is a big event. Monday through Friday next week is going to be absolutely crazy. I have to get prepared on Saturday and Sunday. I'm going to go lock down and try to get myself completely psyched for Monday through Friday, because we're going to be doing, basically, I hate to tell you this, we're going to be doing a morning show from 9 to noon, and then an afternoon show from 1:30 or probably 2 to 5. So we might be doing 2 shows every day next week, because next week's event is absolutely insane. You do not want to miss next week. Okay, if you're going to get something for Christmas, next week is going to be the week to do it. That's all I'm telling you. Okay, that's all I'm going to say. And I want to thank everybody for supporting us. God bless and have a great day. I'm gonna make me a hot dog for lunch today. See you later, guys. Adios, amigos. Adios, amigos. A la cia. Hola, la Moldavor.